Hello and welcome back. It's me, Adobim, again. This time I'm doing a review. Durok asked me to review one of his, I think it's the Hobbit game. And I thought it would be cool to share that while I'm doing it. How would I play it? Let's see if I can see some things differently. Or maybe it's one of those games where you can do anything to win. So with that, let's start. Durok shared with me his password, so we'll follow his steps. He's playing with 2 tokens, and he drew Fear, Fire, Foes, and Ents. These are nice cards, but not playable cards. So let's see what happens in this game. He's against Tybo. And he allocates 1 eye, rolls none, lots of masters. Good roll for the shadow. And free roll 2 masters, a palantir, and a wheel. So I think just by the beginning of this turn, we probably move with the wheel. I guess we move. I think there are 2 things on turn 1 that are most of the time correct with the free people, and one would be to muster the elves at least once towards war. Usually you won't regret that, and moving the guys to Westemnet so they are can always reinforce Helm's Deep when needed. So these are the things that I'm already thinking about. We have a wheel, which will probably be used to move, and then we have a palantir, and this is a choice. We can use our muster, our token to draw a card, and maybe have a playable card. Maybe we get revealed, we'll use it to hide. Maybe we will use a ring to move again. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I would pass. Passes, and then palantir to draw a card, okay. And then threats and promises. Whoa. That's not a good card. So we can't advance a passive nation, but who cares? We wanted to advance the elves anyway. Even if he attacks Gondor, it's a blessing in disguise, because then he'll have to muster Gondor for us. Yeah, I wouldn't play that. I would draw another card. Okay, so we start by moving, I guess. Yeah, okay. I mean, you could delay that because he has a character dice. Maybe he can get the Nazgul on you if he hits you, but it's minor. Oh, he hits. Okay, and it's to reveal. So that's an easy Gandalf sacrifice, obviously. And now we are going to hide with the Palantir, which is okay because we don't have anything to play with it, so it's fine. And wait, we need to reveal. Okay. Master Saruman. And we hide, okay. Master Sauron. Now move to Westemnet, yep. And yes, very, very standard turn 1. It kind of sucks that we got revealed on a 1. And he gets Saruman, yeah. Very, very straightforward. Let's see, then we get another Ents, which is not that good actually. Because it will get stuck in our hands most likely. But Faramir is great because it seems like Tybo is going to go for Gondor. So that's a great time to get it. Okay. Allocates 1 eyes, rolls one. Ooh, and we get a very nice roll. Okay, so Wow, and he got so many masters again. He can't even. Wow. So this is a bit of a no-brainer here. We need Gandalf. Oh, Gandalf is already dead. Okay, so it's perfect. We bring Gandalf. I would wait with it because the Southrons are not at war. So I would start by moving, I guess. The thing is, there are no character cards, so you can't get the Nazgul on your face. Um, I guess passing is also okay. Okay, passes, and then South runs towards war. So now we need to be. How do we though? If he wants to destroy, use his Day Without Dawn on one will, that's okay. So I guess we can pass again. And then, okay, now we need to get Gandalf. I would get him to Grey Havens. We have Fear Fire Foes, that protects the north. We have Faramir's. Yeah, I would get him to Grey Havens. He gets him to Fangorn. I mean, these Ants cards can be used as well for combat. So, and worst case, we might be able to bring a Hobbit to Fangorn if it's extremely needed, but when you have Fear Fire Foes and the Shadow didn't even move towards the north, that could, and we have 5 dice. Yeah, that could be very, very nice. Because even if he attacks Gondor, which we have great cards for, and we kind of want Tybo to go for Gondor because we have Faramir's. Even if he does go that way, which is good, it's Fear Fire Foes at this stage is just really great because we will wait until we get a Palantir, which we can't really use, and then we'll get the North War, and then we are protecting the North line very, very well. So yeah, I would definitely get him to Grey Havens. Okay. So, okay, he's preparing a move to the to Gondor. We are going to move. Yep. And we are hit. Sucks. And it's a reveal. Oh, that's a shame. That's a painful reveal. Ah. You see, this is why I would go with Fear Fire Foes, and then I would take the high pass. I think. I mean, getting hit on both in the first 2 moves and now facing Moria. If you get revealed again into Moria, things could go south very, very fast. And you already have Gandalf. And he's not very fast. So things are going quite slowly, and we're going to have a decent defense in Gondor. So that reveal is awful, but I would take the high pass. Let's see what he does. No, he goes to Hallin. That's dangerous. I mean, if we pass Moria, then we got our extra move. But things can go south in here. I don't like taking the high pass, but these are the times that maybe I would. I probably would. Okay, so now he masters. Yeah, here we go. He masters a Nazgul, and I can see the pain in coming to the poor fellowship. Okay, he's gonna hide for sure, and then step on those hobbits. Yep, and preparing, guys. What are we doing with the wheel here? We got reveal twice. Let's think. So he hits on 5s. He hits on 5s. So what are the odds of not rolling a 5 there? So it's 2/3, right? Not to roll it, and he needs not to roll it 4 times. How much is it? It's 16 over... It's 3 times. I guess we have... Oh, correct me if I'm wrong. I think he has like 70% chance to hit us, and then another and then another 50% to draw a reveal. But if it doesn't, then we pass Moria. And yeah, so here what I would do, maybe it's a bit crazy, but we are now in a pickle. I would use the token to master the elves once. Or Gondor. I can see mastering Gondor is also okay, I think. Oh, we can't, right? There's threats and promises. Yeah, so use the token to master the elves ones, and then just move on your last action. Hope you have decent chance not getting revealed, even if you're getting hit. That's not the worst. And then first thing next turn, you just walk out of Moria, and then we only get 1 tile, so that would be okay. So this is what I would do. He moves again. I know, I really think you should use the token here, because now he has a Palantir and he has 2 cards. Let's say we don't get revealed. Maybe it's a tiled room, maybe it's a Nazgul Strike, maybe it's a Nazgul Search. I wouldn't do that. So he hits again and saying it's insane. Yeah, that's hard. That's harsh. Oh, and it's an eye. So it didn't matter here, but I still think that I would do that. 1 reveal into Moria. Yeah, this is why what I said in the beginning. Sometimes these games just go like this, but I really think I would go the high pass, even though it wouldn't matter until now. And then, well, it's going to be a 3. Oh, it's another eye. That's okay. So, and then, okay, it's a red tile. So the play didn't really matter, but I still think that I would play it like that. And let's see what we draw now. Okay. Wow, he gets so many masters, and now we have all these wheels. And we get guards. Wow. So Gondor will be a problem. It's even possible that resting could work again, but the north is kind of weak. Let's see what happens. The thing is, we really don't want to get revealed again. But I guess there's no choice. What are you going to do? Oh, that sucks. Okay, so I would hide with a wheel. Oh, he didn't roll. Okay. Okay. I'm dumb. So here we go. Now we had the Palantirs to actually get the North to war. Even though... Oof. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna hide, right? You're just hiding. And then... Oh, he doesn't have a card. Okay, that's okay. So now... I'm not sure if I would move. I'm not moving here. I would pass. I would not move here. Again, what if he has Nazgul Strike, Nazgul Search? I would use a token, I think, to move last action. Also, playing Mithril is... Nah, probably it's dumb. No. it's dumb. Yeah, it's dumb. And then he misses. Okay. And gets... Yeah, okay. And then monsters roused. Okay. We need the elves in war. But that could be the last action. So now we pass, I think. And getting everyone to Rivendell. He can't attack Rivendell this turn, probably. Then we muster the elves. Yes. And now we're free to muster them again. Because the Witch King won't be arriving. Or we could move again. How many reveals? There are not a lot of reveals, so I wonder. I think I move again here, you know? I think you just move again. Hopefully they miss, or it's not a reveal. And then you just go to Lorien. And Lorien is pretty safe because it seems like he's going to Rivendell. So at least you're not gonna get hunted. Because if you are not moving again, then okay, you're not risking getting another tile. But you are in a problem where the Nazgul and the Orc chases you. I think I would move again. But last action. Now we have a Palantir, which we have nothing to do with. Maybe we draw a card. We can play guards. Yeah, sure. Let's play guards. Ooh. No, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that. Just to get Fearfire foes, it's not fast enough. I wouldn't separate a Hobbit here. I would move again. Okay, oh, this is going to be a 3, right? Oh, nothing. Wow. Okay. And then guards. Oh, and then Fearfire foes. I don't know. It's not fast enough. I wouldn't do that. I think that doing it with Gandalf, it makes much more sense. And then if you need it, you just separate the Hobbit, hopefully with a card. I don't like this move. Okay. Then taking everyone. Okay, so he's not hunting us, so forget about that. End of the turn. Here we go. We proved the Swifter. The thing is, you really want to use your Palantirs to do these kind of movements. And then you get Book of Mizarble, which, by the way, could have been activated with Gandalf, even though usually you don't need both of them. You just don't have enough masters. Oh, by the way, 100% last action should have been to bring the elves to war. 100%, because right now, if the elves were at war, then you can start mastering for sure 2 elven elites and make Rivendell a huge pain, and maybe have enough time to bring some reinforcements from the north. What did we discard? Book of Mizarble. Let's see, yeah, Faramir's, yeah. I think we can discard an Ent. I would discard an Ent. We don't need 2 Ent cards here. I would discard 1 Ent card, because advantageous position is good. And moving guys with Palantir can be good. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But it's small, I guess. Declares, rolls millions of eyes. And now we really need to use our token now. Now, get the elves to war. No, no, that's a huge mistake. Because then he just gets armies towards Rivendell and attacks it. Okay, he hits and you take a random. I would take a random. Not sure why. Unless he wants to crown Aragorn. Which is definitely an option. But then again, if you're going that route, definitely muster the... Oh, that's actually pretty good, you know? You move once. You get the elves. You get 2 elves in Rivendell. And then you get Aragorn. And then suddenly the north can be a huge problem there. And then you start walking really slowly. You camp in Lorien. You heal a bit. And take it very, very slowly. So he's giving him a chance to master one elf, so I would just rush there. But I guess he gets a lot of units there now. Oh, so he's giving it up? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why make Rivendell so easy? I would definitely crown Aragorn here. I know you really want to use Faramir's, but I think getting Aragorn and then start mastering like crazy in Minas Tirith with guards, that makes it a very interesting game. Oh, guards. Why? Why not Faramir's? Yeah, okay. Notice here. Oh, he gets 2. Oh, that's very strong. And then he's going to attack Rivendell. Yeah, why give up on Rivendell? And now we are mastering in Bree. Yeah, if you're going for that move, I think getting Aragorn, wow, is very, very good. Because then you get more masters and more mobility. So now the Witch King arrives. And what are we doing with this character? We're moving again? What? I'm trying to understand what's the plan here. Ah, this is way too slow. Oh, I really hope that you can hear me. Okay, looks okay. Okay. Now we get Imrahil, nice. And he discards the eagles are coming. Okay, I guess. I, again, would discard one of the ants card. We don't need 2 of them right now. So, declares into Lorien. Yeah. I get it. I would declare as well. But with Aragorn, if we're going to do these shenanigans, then yeah, let's have a lot of more masters on our hands. Then we get many wills and movement. What are we doing now? Because we can't master in Bree now. It's a bummer. What shall we do? We really need to use one will. I guess we move now the Hobbit towards Rivendell. So to Ettenmoor's, that makes sense to me. At least to pose some threat there. And maybe get the dwarf to Erebor? That sounds okay. Or get the guys there, also fine. I get one elite. Oh yeah, that's valid. And then when they attack, you can retreat to Pelargir and save some of their units. No, we're getting Gondor. Well, I guess it's also okay, but now, is it Merry or Pippin? That's Pippin. So now Pippin is very sad in that corner. He needs to move somewhere. He brings more guys to have a huge army in Minas Tirith, and now we pass. They move, and you move with... Oh, what? I would move with the Fellowship. Then why didn't we move with the Will? Not sure why do we need to muster Gondor if he's going to muster it for us. Now Nazgul's probably towards Helm's Deep. Not sure what we're doing here. Oh, maybe it's also to Minas Tirith. We are going to muster what? Why? Wait. You can wait until he gets closer. Oh, I wouldn't muster an elf there. Let him get closer. Because you might want it in... Then why did we muster Gondor, you know? So no card. And he gets 1/6, okay. And we get none, okay. And I guess I could see... I guess if we mastered Gondor, then certainly I would retreat to Pelargir. Then you can master Minas Tirith once. And then you also have guards. So if we went that... Oh, whoa. Why? What is our plan? He's just going to attack. If we're doing plays like this, we really need the extra dice. And the guys in it, like Pelargir is a nice place to be. Why? What are you looking in those ugly dead marshes? Oh, we're going... Huh. I can't see this working. I can't see this working. We don't have the cards for it. And we're not in that bad of a position. So now he can just, you know, it doesn't even have to muster in Moranon. But probably he will. That makes sense. And you can just get are you greedy and just attack? Let's see what he does. It's interesting. I mean, okay. I wouldn't do that. Because if the Free People army moves there, you can just attack it. Okay, but it's okay. And then he moves to what's the name's place? Mount Gondabad. Okay. We're going for military, but how are we going to take Harad? No, we're not. Oh, we are probably, but in a second. I would attack Minas Tirith, by the way, as Shadow. But this also makes a lot of sense. Not to lose for some silliness. Yeah, this is bound to fail. Helped and looked for. Oh no. Oh no. We would want that in Rivendell. Uh-oh. So, we're now getting rid of one of the ants. For sure. And oh, that's tough. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we you see now, if we had these dudes in Pelargir, then Helped and Looked For could have been such a huge card. But now, I don't see where we play it, so maybe we do get... It's a good combat card. That's not very easy, I'm not sure. So what did you... Get rid of Smeagol, Helps Nice Master. I get it, but we're gonna regret it after pulling so many tiles. Okay, now we gotta move and Master Minas Tirith first. No. No. Why not move? Okay. We don't want to get... Okay, if we're... I mean, yeah, it destroys our plan for military, but this plan, we don't have the stuff to make it work. Yeah, and that's it. And now we could have moved. We could have moved. Now we have a useless army there. And he attacks Minas Tirith without us mastering. Yeah. I guess you get guards of the Citadel, but getting against such a tiny army, having the ability to reinforce is kind of huge. Corsairs. Okay. And again, like having Helped and Looked For could have helped here a lot. And having the guys in Pelargir. And then fighting of the Uruk-hai. Okay, that's a good use of that. So bye-bye Rivendell. I guess did we play a card? I wouldn't play any card here. No, we didn't. Yeah, we just let it die. Oh, he's missing. Oh, it didn't get it. Wow, that's unlikely. And he presses. And now he gets it. Okay. Wow, but these elves fought well. So at least now taking the Shire and stuff like that is less likely, which is good for us. We gotta move. Okay, we move safe, mastering, getting more guys to Gondor. We move again. Pelargir makes sense. Gets the hit. And leaves one. Okay. We move again. And get hit. And it's a reveal. That sucks, but okay. I would go to Eastern Net. Why go to Western Brownlands? Yeah, okay. Getting everything in Gondor. That's good. Okay, now Gondor is lost. We gotta run. Run. Hopefully, wow, this is going to be hard. Now we're too slow. Or are we? Okay. No, hide with the Palantir, no? Why? You definitely... I would move. I want to know what's my position, you know? There is a chance that I'm not getting revealed and getting into Mordor. We have that chance, right? Maybe you want to play We Prove the Swifter. Okay, we can play that with a character. And there are not a lot of reveals, so maybe rushing it. If you get missed twice, then the third time you get hit, you just get inside, and suddenly you can rush it with Strider. Then a third folly. Okay, you gotta move, and you get hit. It's a 3. You take a random. It's Legolas. Yeah, Hunt has been cruel. Oh, that's cruel. That's painful. So again, yeah, I get the frustration, and this is probably would be a lost game with all these reveals and the unfortunate just unfortunate hunt. But I think there are a lot of things that could have been done differently. I'm not sure if they would change anything. Okay, then move again. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're just gonna move again. And you get hit twice, 0 reveal. Wow. Yeah. Playing a day without dawn. Okay. And then he gets 5. Yikes. And he gets 0. Yeah, painful. You hide and what can you do now? X and bow. If you play X and bow. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Now we move Horn of Gondor. We're gonna play that as well. Okay, so now we can, of course, we're just moving. No, why? No, no, we gotta move. We gotta move. What? No! Help them look for won't do anything. You want to move, you don't want the rerolls. It was a 6 anyway, but yeah, definitely move right away. And you sacrifice X and bow. Kill trolls, you hide. Minas Tirith. Okay. It's dead. I wouldn't move now. Don't move now. I would use a token, right? Because he played already tile drawing cards and wow, yeah, the hunt luck was so horrible. There's still Nazgul Strike, Nazgul Search, and Cruel Weather. Definitely you gotta use the token to avoid getting hit by them. Oh, and it doesn't matter, it's a 6 and a 0 reveal. Yeah, okay, so that's a painful, very, very painful game. And now, and this is, by the way, why you can't really discard Smeagol when you are getting hunted so badly, because the pool will be so tiny, you're going to pull all the reds. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now he gets to kill these dudes. Yeah, and now it's probably over. Let's get it over with. What? Okay. Oh no, what a shame. Are Rohan at war? Yeah, makes sense then. Forwards from Orthanc. Yep. We basically gotta rush it and try, you know, play Mithril. Yeah, it's not winning this turn. Probably could win this turn. Yeah, play the Ants, why not? Play the Ants into Mithril. Or into Horn. Maybe into Horn of Gondor. No, into Mithril. Into Mithril. Need to we-proof the Swift there. No, I would play Mithril.
Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means.
Because, wait, what? Why not hide with the Palantir? What? I'm confused. What is our plan? So Lorien, okay. Horn of Gondor. I mean, we are in a bad spot, but we gotta move. It's only one eye. We want to move twice. So if we get 2 eyes, that's a blessing. Because we lose 2 eyes from the pools, which can be atrocious. Yeah, we gotta move. And this is why we need the Mithril in case we get one of the reds. Because we are at effective corruption of 0. I know this pool is very scary, but still, not moving against 1 eye is pretty crazy to me. Yeah, I wouldn't, no. I would try to move twice here, you know? Play the... Because he's not gonna win this turn. You play the Mithril. He lost a die. Probably wins next turn. Now he's gonna win next turn. And we have no chance of winning. Let's say we got lucky and even got like an eye and a non-reveal. Like an eye and a non-reveal. Suddenly we're in pretty good shape. We're here on the 3rd step with Mithril. We can win next turn. Now we can't win. Now we're just losing next turn, 100%. He misses. He attacks. Where did he attack? I guess Lorien. Ooh, and he sacrifices 4. Okay. Ooh, and he gets 2. Okay. Press. Yeah, I helped and looked for Swarm of Bats. 2 against 2. And that's it. So, yeah. Yeah, we're toast. There is another wave and Eomer. Okay. Yeah, we could have won. I mean, not likely, but think if this were an eye. Now you gotta take a random, right? Of course. I guess you can take the horn. We're going all in here. Yeah, I would take just 1 corruption. Yeah, okay, makes sense. And then Lure of the Ring. Bye-bye, Hobbit. We hide and we gotta move again. We gotta move again, yeah. And it's a 1, you see? Man. Now we lost, right? Oh God. Do we move again? Yeah, and we're dead. No, it's a 2. Okay, that's a random. And the Armroth. Yeah, now we're dead. Oh, he sacrificed 2. Wow. Okay. And he stops, and he has 1 more attack, and yeah, now we're doomed. I guess we draw a card. Yeah, I guess you draw a strategy card. And Thranduil's, okay. And then it's Deadly Strife. I don't know. And it's over. Okay, we do our heroic death. And it's a Moma kill. And oh yeah, now it's over. Okay, so that was the game. Yeah, it was horrible luck for the Fellowship in terms of corruption. But there are many things I would do differently. I think in Mordor, you kind of have to guess how many turns you have until they win. And I think here it's very clear or almost certain that they are going to win this turn. And I think considering everything, you still had the chance to win if you had moved last turn, because I don't think he could have won last turn. And then you got amazing luck in Mordor, amazing luck. So you got the eye, and then the 1, and then the 2. So that puts you on this step with Mithril. That's doable. And the lure of the ring killed the Hobbit. So yeah, I think there was a chance. It was not a very big chance, but you gotta take those. Again, when you're getting hunted so badly, usually you will lose the game. But I think if I can think of maybe 3 things I would definitely do differently, maybe 4 things. 1, bring Gandalf to Grey Havens if you have Fearfire foes and the shadows are not on your doorsteps. 2, if you want to rest in Lorien and you have the chance to bring Aragorn, that's a lot of time a very good decision to a very good and sensible decision to do. 3, muster Rivendell. You could have made it a very tough battle, and and if you had 6 dice, then this Bree army could come for the rescue. And as you can see, even against 2 elites, it ended up almost losing for him. These are the major things, I think, from this game. So thank you for sending me the game. I'm sorry if I was harsh. I enjoyed it, even though it was very, very yeah, luck was not on your side. But I think this is definitely a game you can learn from, because yeah, all these military attack had no hope in this situation. So I hope you enjoy this format, and if someone else wants to send me a game for review, I'm up for it. And take care. Have a good one, and see you in the next time.